It
says
you have to
8:05.
you have to go live, you dummies. Now we're live. I had us ready to go, and then I started, and then it was like, nope, we're going to close down OBS. I'm going to have to do some like major updates to this computer.
Oh yeah,
But I
we're up.
think, hey,
Look at that.
we're finally up. We're up and running. Jim, what's going on? I'm Armchair. That's Dubs. We're not going to touch the screen. Nothing is happening. I wish I could show you elements. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't know if it's
Whatever we got to do. I can Google any of that. I got it. We got it.
I
Do not touch
started.
your shit.
So, like, first of all, Cloffice 2.0. We're in the bigger space now.
I didn't even notice, actually.
Yeah, we're moved.
That's crazy.
We're moved. I gotta adjust a bit of lighting, but
I was just gonna say I can't see Steve. That Steve Nash jersey could be anything.
it is. But it is a Steve Nash jersey. I got my Buccos Brady ready to go. Fire them cannons.
Nah.
It was a gift. What do you want me to do?
But you block the New England one with your head, so I feel like you should swap them.
I'll move them around. We'll shift them around.
Yeah, I
The
think we need
Patriots
to
one's
do a
got
little,
my,
little Chinese fire drill.
my,
Swap that thing over.
My Brady one's got all my credentials on it and my baseball provincial silver medal.
Real ID.
Yeah, no real ID. No. But my real life, my real NFL credentials to go wherever I want. It's my go wherever I want badge when I was at the combine.
Show me your badge.
It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome to see, to be honest with you. It's been an interesting week. It's back to school week here, so I've been full dad mode. It was kiddo's birthday last week, which means it's been like
You killed it.
crushed it. She loved the
it.
cake. It was great. Had a surprise party. It was awesome. And then F1 came back. Football's back like tomorrow. It was like tomorrow.
Oh my God, dude. It's like
Literally
I'm going to be
tomorrow.
placing real live NFL bets tomorrow, dude. I can't fucking wait.
Cowboy Zach Hurst sent me a message at like 3:00 today and was like, "I need you to be in a dynasty league."
I'm in the middle of my last fantasy draft right now.
It drafts
my
in the
last
middle of our
one.
show, literally in the middle of our show.
Today?
Yeah, like right now. Like
back-to-back weeks of drafting during the show.
But I'm not putting it up on the screen because I'm not touching anything. Anytime I touch anything,
that's fair.
It falls to pieces.
I'm almost done with mine. I'm in round 10.
I'm pretty sure that OBS needs an update. My Windows might need an update, but OBS definitely needs an update. I don't think it's a network issue for a change. I think it's an OBS issue.
Nobody can stop me from drafting Kyle Pitts. That's not something that anybody can stop me from doing.
I have an armchair home league that's Dynasty that I've had for 4 or 5 years now, and it has been it's been great. My team name is Travion, my wayward son.
Love that. Well played, sir.
Well done. I think, and yeah, it's Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. It's a good squad. Mike Evans, Henderson. It's a solid squad, but it's Kyle Pitts was dropped. It's short rosters. I purposely made the benches like.
These guys don't know ball, Armchair. They're about to let Krosky Merritt fall in my lap. They don't know ball.
3 taxi squad spots for your rooks, and then and that's it. 1 IR spot. We're voting on second IR spot. I prefer to have votes. I don't want people to do this. We're having a vote right now to dissolve a league.
Hope it dissolves.
Secret time. Want it to dissolve.
I want it to dissolve.
I need one more person to vote to dissolve it.
One more thing off my plate. I've already won it.
It's a
free league with people in it.
that aren't. I mean, they're not always watching our stuff, so they can knock it off. Yeah. This Yahoo one, my team name is Penix Mightier, which I thought was pretty good.
I don't know what to do.
What do you got?
I could reach for Krosky Merritt or Nick Chubb right now, but everyone at the top of the board is QB, tight end, Joe Mixon, Jordan Addison. I already have QB. I already have a tight end.
Reach for Bill.
Tyler's still there.
No, reach for Bill.
I'm just worried got listed as the 4th running back on the depth chart.
Don't stop.
All right,
Travion Henderson's listed as 3rd running back on the depth
know.
chart. Do you
I
believe
actually no over under how what week does he get listed as the number 1 running back on the depth chart?
5.
I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say over under 4.5. So you're right there.
We'll get into football a bit later, for sure, because we got some baseball. F1 is happening. Hockey's coming back. Want your thoughts on trading Carey Price's contract, which is apparently imminent?
To who?
There's a couple
to
of teams.
who for what?
I'll tell you. We'll talk about that in a minute. But
who the fuck wants that?
Depth charts are.
Here's 1,000 pounds of dead weight. Would you like to carry this for me?
Carry this for me? Someone that needs to get to the floor. That's why. That's the difference in this league. Depth charts are there quite literally for
as a second quarterbacks now. What are we doing?
It's a deception tool. It's you're saying, oh, this guy's the number 1 running back, and it's like, is he really? Like, Mondre's going to be the number 1. We know that going in. They're going to make him the star. And then you can't put the rook in front of the veteran guy. But, like, we saw the same thing. Nobody saw anything different there. Travion's electric. He's going to be the number 1.
He's a monster. And then the second Ramondre fumbles a ball, it's going to be Henderson's job to lose. And then you have Antonio.
Like game 2. Probably game 1.
Right. Exactly.
I love Mondre. Mondre's my guy.
I do too, and he's a beast, and I hope he figures out the fumble issue, because outside of that, he's a really good back. And if we can do a little Gibbs Montgomery action there with those two, watch out.
Yeah, I'd be absolutely thrilled with that.
I'm worried about the fumbles, but yeah, we'll get to football. Before we get to any real sports, did you see was it the tennis match? I don't know where it was, but just number 1 villain of the week. The
CEO that stole an autographed hat from a child,
and then like flexed online about it afterwards.
He snatched it.
He did. This kid, I'm sure people have seen it, but if you haven't, it's gonna be easy to find. This kid's getting an autograph. Was it a ball or a hat?
It was a hat.
It was a hat. Kid's getting a signed hat from some tennis star. I'm sure somebody in my Discord can, enlighten me, but that's not my game. Getting some highly sought after autograph, and this CEO of some sort of company in Poland just walks over, snatches the hat from the kid. Kid's like, instant waterworks. I'm sure you're a parent. I'm sure you've seen that face 100 times.
100 times. All the time. Yeah.
Just immediate waterworks. And this guy just had zero remorse. Completely cold shouldered the kid. I think he gave him the pen back too, which was a crazy extra fuck you. He didn't just take the hat and then oh, I gotta get out of here. Nobody can see my face. I really wanted that, and I know this is wrong. He flicks the pen back at the kid, buy something nice. Fuck you, pal.
No, nothing.
I saw that he regrets making statements on Facebook out. He's
no kidding.
Yeah, no shit. You only said that because people were like, "Oh, this guy is a supervillain." he has zero empathy. Nothing going on up there but bad stuff.
I realize now that
he said first come, first served. That was what he posted. And then he's like, "Yeah, I regret those comments. I think that was a poor decision on my part." So yeah, the poor decision was starting this whole fucking avalanche.
Do you think that he said that, or his publicist was like, "You can't say
hey,
that,
stocks
man.
Down, pal."
What are you doing? What kind of move is that though? That's I'm all for trying to get your stuff, but it's a kid, man. Couldn't you you have the money, you can just buy the guy's autograph. You don't need to snatch it from a child. You don't need to be give me that. Give me that.
Especially when you have billions of dollars. He's the CEO.
Just go buy the autograph.
Go buy it. Yeah.
It's not complicated.
I bet that kid's family had a price. You probably could have been like, "Hey, I'll give you such amount for his college fund for that hat."
I got to be honest with you. The one thing that I know about America more than any other place in the world is they can be bought. Americans can be bought 100% of the time. Show me an American.
Conversations I have on a regular basis is like, how much money would it take for you to do X? Like,
Can be bought, man. Can be bought. I'm not saying I can't. I will also be bought. We will be bought. The show will be bought. We don't give a shit.
Show will be bought so fast.
You want to? Does the villain CEO want to buy the show?
You want to push an agenda?
Listen, we'll push your agenda real fast,
buddy.
You want to see how fast we turn into fuck them kids? You start printing. you start writing some checks.
There's a note to that Polish CEO. You want to get ahead of the media storm, brother?
We got you, man.
I got you.
F1 came back.
Yeah, F1 did come back.
Sad
also,
Charles.
Speaking of villains, by the way,
Kimi Antonelli. Just doing a little.
Lando's car shitting the bed with like 5 laps to go. In the midst of like a McLaren v McLaren championship race. You're already trailing.
I was upset about it at first, and then I thought, nah, I'm not.
I would so much rather Oscar win than Lando.
I would also rather Oscar win. Oscar is like effortlessly just a cool dude. Like every time you see him, and he's like,
every time I hear Lando talk, I'm like, you are you're definitely a douchebag.
Yes,
like you're definitely
100%. Like,
you have the right to be, but
I mean, he was like, he's like lacrosse captain, like.
Yeah, 100%.
Combined with
like you're going by the name
kind of
Lando.
Yeah.
Your name is Lando.
Yeah.
That's you're at a disadvantage. You have to really prove to me that you're not a Lando type of guy. And I just don't see him putting in that type of effort. If anything, we're going the opposite way.
Every time he tries to like play it off cool, he's not. You're like, you can tell.
You're like, I can tell there's a fire burning inside you right now.
Like Lewis was always like just a chill dude. Max is kind of the same way, where he's like, when he's winning, he's like, yeah, it was a pretty lovely drive. It was excellent. Everything was good. Like super like low key. And I feel like Oscar is like that, but Lando is not even close. Not even close.
Why are all of my 12th and 13th round picks Jaden Reed and Rashid Shaheed? Also sounds like a great, like, that's a rap line. Somebody's got to use that.
Yeah.
That's accidental Bronson. Now that I think about it, I know exactly what that was.
I love Action Bronson. That's phenomenal. Welsh says, hot take, the Justin Fields Jets will have a worse record than the New England Drake Mays. That's not a hot take. Patriots
why is that a hot take?
I'm going to be honest with you, and this isn't me homering. Homering out would say we're going to win the division. But we're
going to be a wild card team.
We're going to be a wild card team. Book it.
Start looking around at win totals in the NFL, especially in the AFC, and you can figure out the playoff teams real fucking quick, barring some crazy injuries and what have you, which I'm sure there will be. But I mean, we'll get to playoff predictions and stuff like that later on in the show. But you can book that.
Drake May is him.
I don't even think he needs to be. Like, our schedule is so dog shit. We're going to have a great run game and a really solid defense. The only questions I have are the offensive line keeping Drake May standing and what strides has Drake May made from rookie, like, flashes Drake May to, okay, you're a full-time starting quarterback.
Losing Vera Tucker didn't help. No,
definitely not.
No, that's not fun for you. Also, they were also not great to begin with. I'm stocked down on Jets.
Haven't been.
Stock down on Jets. How to lose a season, beat the Jets.
Oh, I'm on the clock. It's time to take Jaden Reed.
There you go. I like that.
Time of the night.
The baseball season is rolling along. You guys were dealt a significant blow.
Oh, wait, hold on. F1.
Oh, you want to finish? You want to finish? All right, what do you got?
We didn't talk Cadillac, dude.
Oh.
We didn't talk Cadillac.
Oh, yeah. So shocked.
So Cadillac announced their drivers for next year,
which was
knew. Yeah, not shocking at all. It's basically the 1A and 1B for guys not in cars right now.
Yeah.
Checo Perez and Valtteri Bottas. You need
Yeah.
guys that are going to be like seasoned veterans. They know how to do the whole press thing. They've been here. They've done that. As long as you put them in a semi-decent car, they're not going to wreck it.
Might as well make Ricardo your reserve driver. But they made Herta the reserve driver. Did you see that?
Yeah, he hopped from IndyCar.
Indy guy, yeah.
Yeah, like that. I like crossover.
Especially
when it's the ones I know. I mean, they have the European leagues bounce people back and forth all the time. But
Grosjean races Indy, doesn't he? After he went Indy after the big car wreck. Fire.
One of the wildest crashes you'll ever see.
Yeah, you don't see them like that anymore because of the halo and all the other safety things. So that was just kind of like as wild.
Back on the clock, is Rashid Shaheed there? He is.
Do it.
Michael Pittman's there. You feel better about that?
No, take Michael Pittman. I feel way better about that.
I just love Rashid Shaheed.
Pittman's everybody sleeps on Pittman like he's still not that guy.
All right, you want to hear the roster?
Yeah, let's hear the roster.
It's Jahmyr Gibbs, Lamar Jackson, Brian Thomas, Mike Evans, Marvin Harrison. I said fuck it Lions backfield, and I spammed David Montgomery because I hated all the other running back options at that point in the draft.
Yep.
TJ Hawkinson. Then I went Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Jacoby Myers. Krosky Merritt. Shout out Jim. Nick Chubb, who's going to be taking over the duties from one Joe Mixon. And then I just hit Jaden Reed and Michael Pittman, and I've got one pick left that, I mean, could be anybody. I love Darnell Mooney. Somebody already took Kyle Pitts.
I don't hate that.
But we'll get there. I just like the fact that Christian Horner's back on the grid because it means chaos. It's drama and chaos. It may not mean anything for their on-track results. I feel like whatever you have under the hood, especially in your first season, is what you're going to be. But, I mean, just for the antics alone, I'm here for it.
Big fan.
F1 is more interesting when Christian Horner is involved.
It's way more interesting when Horner is involved.
So, I'm here for it. Oh, also Ferrari throwbacks. Did you see that? They're using the throwback livery this week. I don't know. I don't know about it.
I mean,
I feel like they could have made it more throwbacky for like the 50th. Like it's cool, but I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Sad Charles, sad Lewis.
Baseball matters, especially in September.
Matters. Not for Roman Anthony right now. He needs to get healthy.
Yeah.
Roman Empire.
Needs to get healthy quick.
Hit 2 Brute. Got Julius Caesared. Took a big
Grade 2.
Took a big honey hack and then he was out, eh?
He found his power swing the last couple weeks too. He had like 6 home runs this month, 7 home runs, something like that. Most of them came in the last 2 weeks. Just an absolutely devastating loss. Roman Anthony, the second he was called up, they were like, "Hey, so you're probably going to have to save this season," and then he did. He just did. It's like, oh yeah, no problem. I can do that. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried about the rest of the season going forward without him.
You should be worried. And I don't mean that from like a rival team. I mean, he seemed to be, Cedar Rafaela can do a lot. He's not everything.
He's not that guy.
Trevor Story's a great story.
We moved Roman to the leadoff spot, and he was like, 1,000 OPS, no problem. I can do that. I have a 450 on-base percentage when you lead me off. Like, the impact that he makes on the roster, you can't just replace, especially at this point in the season. I do think he's going to be back for a playoff run. What he looks like at that point, I won't know. I mean, for people that don't know, your oblique muscles, like that's what you're using to swing. It's everything to do with that motion. I don't like the chances of a 21-year-old rookie taking a month off and just being asked to save the season again, except this time it's do or die. I don't love that. I don't love that Willie Abreu is still out with the same injury that was supposed to be like a week or two, and now we lost Roman. We're 2 outfielders down. And I remember the trade deadline when everyone was like, hey, how about that outfielder depth? And I kept saying, what happens when one goes down?
Yeah.
Here we are. You have Nate Eaton playing center field and Rafaela playing second because you can't get a second baseman up here that's worth a shit outside of playing your platinum glove guy out of position. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love it. Don't love it at all. I will say to stay glass half full and like I want to stay invested. And aside from tonight, we're getting absolutely shit pumped by the Guardians right now because Jordan Hicks. Holy good God. Like, can we kickstart? Can we get a fundraiser going to get him off my ball club? How much is left on his contract? Because I promise we can get enough people to pay it. It's insane that he's still being allowed to take the ball. You can't start him. You can't put him out when you're up. You can't put him up when you're down. You can't do anything with the guy. He's a liability. My buddy texted me and goes, Sox have a mountain to climb. It was the second inning. I was like, yeah, it's a 6 foot tall man named Jordan Hicks. It's a 6 foot tall pile of shit mountain that they need to climb. It's absolute fucking bum. I mean, what do you got? I feel like I should take a breath.
My team is up and down. Sometimes they look good. Sometimes
I've got more Red Sox, but I felt like I needed to.
I want to ask you how you feel about. I'm just going to give you some stats about this one player and ask why nobody else is talking about him. 305 average on the career on the season with 117 games played. So not fresh.
I already know who the player is.
It's 124 hits. He's got 20 doubles, 26 homers, and 71 RBIs. Only 71 RBIs. Why is nobody talking about him?
Because it's Toronto? I think you know the answer.
Why?
You guys get zero love, and you've been in first place since May.
I know.
And they still talk about you like an afterthought in the playoff picture. It's fucking insane.
That's George Springer, by the way. It's George Springer.
I knew exactly who it was.
Who hit another home run today.
Notorious Red Sox serial killer, George Springer.
Wrecking people.
The hash-slinging Springer. The guy's a fucking menace. Anytime he plays the Red Sox.
2 home runs against Cincinnati last night. Another home run against Cincinnati tonight. He had 2 home runs against Minnesota.
It's like he got hit in the head and everyone forgot about him.
Yes. Literally, we're like, never mind. It's fine. We'll be fine.
What's he hitting since he came back from that injury?
It's gotta be like... It's like 400 something. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. He's spent like 45 games back, and it's been absolutely unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Jays are winning right now, but they've got no bullpen. I don't know what happened to the bullpen. They were fine, and then they weren't.
Bullpen died.
They died.
Jeff Hoffman is a fucking liability. That whole series against the Brewers, it was like anything can happen at any moment.
It's true.
Anytime your starters came out, it was like, I have no idea how this is going to go. This is a coin flip. Doesn't matter what the score is.
They need to score a lot of runs. They were 8-1 last night in the second inning, and I forget what the final was. It was ugly, though. 12-9. 12-9 was the final. It's 8-1, and you're like,
what did I call in jinx?
You called the outfielder depth, and you jinxed. You jinxed Roman Anthony.
I didn't jinx Roman Anthony. The fucking team camera that they keep passing around is what's jinxing people. Cutter Crawford had it day one. Where's he? Still in Fort Myers. He never made it. Marcelo Meyer was walking around with the camera after that. Where's he? Surgery, done for the year. Now, the second Roman Anthony touched that fucking camera, he pulled his oblique. We got to burn that, crush it, destroy it. It's like the laptop in Ted. We got to break it. We got to bury it. We got to put it at the bottom of the ocean. Whatever we got to do. That thing's cursed. Call Zach Bagans.
Yeah. I made a bold strategy with the team. I got to find out what happened there because I don't know if my team was
fantasy team.
Yeah, the new fantasy team.
Oh. While you're looking for that,
yeah,
I'll continue with my Red Sox. Like I said, to try to spin it a little bit positive here. If there's any team that I'm confident in, I'm equally as confident in the Red Sox that this will mean nothing to them as I am that it will kill their season. It's going to be one or the other. They're going to keep rolling like Roman Anthony was never on the team, or they're absolutely going to fold and miss the playoffs with a 99% chance to make it. Because at Rafi trade, completely that should end of the season, and all of a sudden the team starts playing better. Was it the Roman Anthony call up? Probably, but Alex Bregman's out for half the year. We still are in September. Last night was a perfect example. Roman goes down in what was it, the fourth inning, something like that.
Yeah.
Garrett Crochet has a blow up start, gives up 4 home runs to the lowly Guardians, and you still find a way to win that game. If anything, this team is resilient, and like I said, it's going to be one or the other. I'm equally confident that it will mean nothing, or it's just
Everybody in the AL East has had these swings where it's like you're the hottest team in baseball, or you're like total garbage.
cannot buy a bucket.
No. No. Can I buy an out? Not
Nope.
today.
Not when Anthony Volpe's playing shortstop. He's
it's
going to
pretty
chuck
brutal.
that thing into
It's
the
pretty
10th row.
So I mean, I look at it and I go, this is a good idea.
Peyton
I
Tolley
like-
was fun.
Tolley was great. Great
He
start.
was super fun. That was a great game. We found a way to lose that one as the opposite of last night. It's like, he started great, but holy fuck did we blow it. You know who did that? Greg Weiser. It wasn't Jordan Hicks. Giving him some slack there. Also, Aroldis Chapman re-upped. Man, staying in Boston. the hired gun has found a home. He's not allowed to hit to the last 46 batters he's faced. He's got a 1.0 ERA, a 115 batting average against in 54 innings this season. My favorite thing that's come out about Aroldis Chapman this week, not the stats, all these records that he's chasing for the Red Sox, not the extension. It's that apparently Connor Wong taught him how to locate a fastball. The guy had just been up there just throwing it to throw it. Had no fucking clue where it was going. And the fact that every coach at every destination he's been at in his career has just gone, nope, I'm not touching that one. You do what you got to do. Well, it's working. It's working enough. I'm not gonna fuck with it at all. And he's 37 years old and just figured out how to locate a fastball. And his stats are this dramatically different the second he did. It's like, what are we doing? Taj Bradley, same week. He just threw, I don't want to call it a gem, but for his standards this season, threw one of his best outings of the year. And he goes, yeah, I just started reading scouting reports. It's like, can we fucking get these guys coached? What are we doing, man? I understand MLB managers are kind of hands off. Like, it's a very personal, individual sport. I get that. But how do we not know we can aim where we're throwing? How do we not know that we can look at a scouting report that somebody drew up for you to be like, oh, that's how I strike that guy out. I can get 6 of those today. Like, that's fucking insane. What are we doing?
This league is interesting. This is Tank and Jeremy are in this league. A bunch of Zach is in this league. I think it is
Shout
this
out.
league.
Shout out
It
the
is
boys.
10 keepers. They gave me my list of players to keep. I went with Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix, and Michael Penix. Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton, Brees Hall, Jalen Warren, David Montgomery, and Rashee Rice, who's suspended for the first 6 games. But it's a dynasty, and I need someone at the back end.
It took a long time to get that suspension figured out.
I dropped Dalton Kincaid and Dallas Goedert, Debo, Garrett Wilson, and Zay Flowers. Jeremy was shocked that I dropped Garrett Wilson. Oh, and Brock Purdy. Give a shit about Brock Purdy.
Nobody does.
No. So
I saw somebody today genuinely tell me the San Francisco 49ers were going to win 13 games, and it was an account with more followers than you would like to see saying shit like that.
No.
It was like, what are you talking about, dude?
So I don't understand that at all. I thought to myself, Hurst is like really gonna let Garrett Wilson go, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let Garrett Wilson. With what quarterback? Justin Fields, the guy who doesn't throw the ball,
Frog Boy,
the non-passing passer. I will gladly let that go. Someone can have him. Also, I said I said fuck tight ends. I wasn't keeping any of them. I could pick them up in the draft. So
I missed my
10
last
rounds.
pick. They auto drafted me Turd Ferguson.
Oh, that's fine. Turd Ferguson's the number 1 tight end available.
I mean, it just means I can pick whoever I pick up. I have somebody I can drop.
My first pick of the draft was Matthew Golden. Let's go wide receiver. I don't need a lot of help there. There's not a lot.
Somebody went Justin Fields and JJ McCarthy back to back last round.
That's phenomenal.
No QB strat in full effect.
Let's go for it. Why not? Why not? How you feeling about the rest of the baseball right now? So we've got
we got to talk Framber Valdez for sure.
Framber Valdez gave up a grand salami. Big mad. Guys, big mad.
Valdez gave up a grand slam in the 5th inning at which, can we switch that back to Minute Maid? Like, I talked about the Kickstarter for getting fuck, what was it for? Oh, getting Jordan Hicks the fuck out of Boston. We can get one going to get Minute Maid Park restored, because Dyken Park is not doing it for me. It feels like a all-female Linkin Park covered band that I'm just not here for. And it doesn't sound right coming off the tongues. Like,
no,
it's Dyken Park. Like, it sounds like some made-up place in like a 2000s baseball video game. Backyard baseball, some type of shit. But anyway, Framber Valdez, 5th inning, gives up an absolute piss missile to, was it Trent Grisham?
Yes.
Yeah, Trent Grisham, who I fucking hate. Mm-hmm. His face bugs me. I hate that he's having this many home runs on the game. Everything about him I don't like. And so he gives up this big home run. Next batter, catcher calls for what I'm guessing was a curveball in the dirt, something to that effect. That was what it looked like. Guy didn't even have his glove up. It didn't look like he expected the ball to be anywhere in the zone. And Framber Valdez pumps a fastball right between his ribs, does not catch it. Weird kind of stare from the catcher afterwards. Looked like he crossed him up. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah. Both of them denied that in the post-game interview and were like, nope, just a miscommunication. Okay, well, I think everyone knew what that looked like, and if that's what you're doing, Framber Valdez, in a contract year, that's going to come up with any team you interview. Like, that's going to be one of the first questions. I can guarantee you that. Go, hey, what was this? What happened there? You're going to have to answer this question again.
So what had happened was, I am going with a rookie strategy on this draft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not long. I think it's 10 rounds. Yeah, 20 players.
If Brian Thomas didn't last till the 3rd round, I was gonna just nuke my strategy in this last draft. I was gonna go QB, wide receiver. I was gonna go wild.
This went Genty, Hampton, Garrett Wilson, Travion Henderson, which I was mad about, Ted McMillan, Zay Flowers, Brock Purdy, LOL, Travis Hunter, RJ Harvey, and then I went Matthew Golden. I was going RJ Harvey if I could get him, but I couldn't. I'll take the wide receiver.
I have some RJ Harvey investments.
Yeah, and then I what was my other pick there? Oh yeah, I went Colston Loveland. My second pick.
I like that pick. I have a couple Colston Loveland.
I don't hate it at all. We're gonna see what it goes. I'm very curious to see how these people draft. There's a lot of fantasy people in here, but most of these teams are like half built. Like, everybody's got keepers that are starters. So like the number one pick on the board.
I have a bunch of dynasty leagues. I have no keeper leagues.
This is Bashal Tootin is on the board right now as the number one. So this is really gonna be spicy.
It's gonna be deep, yeah. So we had some internal beef there with the Astros. How about some external beef? We kick over to the Giants Rockies brawl from last night.
Well, I mean, that's your former boy.
I absolutely pimped that home run, and he had every right to. That was a nuke. Coors Air or not, that was a guy tanked a home run, and he didn't stare the pitcher down. He was slow coming out of the box. Like, in terms of pimping a home run, excuse me. In terms of pimping a home run, he could have done that way more disrespectfully, Mr. Kyle Freeland. Talking in the post-game interview, like, it was just super disrespectful. Like, I have time in this league. Like, bro, you have a 5.50 ERA and you're 3-14. Like, I don't think you have the right to talk shit to anybody, especially when you're leaving slop over the plate that gets absolutely annihilated by the actual good players in this league. Kyle Freeland has kind of had this coming. I feel like every time the Red Sox have played Kyle Freeland, there's been some sort of dispute, whether it's just a one-off, like, oh, he clearly said something to him there. Like, this is not the first time his name has come up. And Logan Webb in the post game was like, yeah, he runs his mouth a lot.
He talks so much shit.
It's like, how are you talking shit when you have a 5.50 ERA, dude?
Doesn't care.
It's crazy. You're
He
3-14.
care.
Fucking get better, pal.
He can't do it. He doesn't know how. It's not his fault.
I also like that the Giants immediately, like, they came in swinging. There was like 10 people mobbed the mound, and Matt Chapman and I forget the other one. Might have been Willie Adames. I think it was Willie Adames. They came in flying. They were swinging off the jump. Kyle Freeland still got like shrugging, like, what am I getting yelled at for? Also tossed out of the game before registering an out. Registered a home run. No outs.
No outs.
So again, maybe get better, pal. The
Outs
fact
are
the
overrated.
manager didn't defend him like at all in the post game, very telling.
He didn't have time for that. Homie don't play that.
He was more mad that he got ejected. He was like, yeah, I mean, we need you to pitch innings here. You might have to move your mic. I think it's in your beard.
Can't help it. The beard is growing out like mad long.
Gets caught in there.
It's like, look, it's a full, like, we're expanding the beard. The beard's growing out. It's crazy.
Bag.
Yeah. Currently, as we sit, Blue Jays middle 7, 8-5 over the Reds. Sox are down 7-1 to the Guardians.
Have been getting shit pumped since Jordan Hicks stepped onto the bump, dude.
The Yankees are up 1-0 over the Astros.
I hate that.
Yeah. The draft is moving along.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to get into football here.
Let's talk some football. You want to start with our boys? Got a game Sunday?
Yeah, I just watched Forge and Foxborough episode 3.
Halfway through, don't tell me.
I won't.
Don't
It's
tell
good.
me how it ends. They were talking about Robert Spillane a lot, and I really like that signing. Like in the beginning.
Oh, I love
like,
that
Spillane
signing.
Spillane is a good guy. And you're
I know
gonna like
Jeremy was like, he's very one-dimensional. He's like, I don't really care. As long as he does that one dimension to the way he does. And I can already tell his locker room leadership is...
Well, I was going to say, he's not a guy you bring for the on the field. He's a guy you bring for the locker room and the off the field.
Right.
Like his whole deal is like, how can I make the team better?
He's a guy that like laughs when he's getting hit.
Yes. Yeah. Love that for him. I am
A lot of
super
Efton
pumped.
Chisholm in the last episode as well. Lots of Efton Chisholm. I
Well,
feel like
he's-
the middle like 30 minutes is basically just Efton Chisholm, but I love it.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
It literally sounded like they brought every player in and were like, so what do you think about Efton Chisholm? They just clipped it all together.
They had to. They probably did. They probably did that clip for a bunch of guys though. Like all the rooks, all the undrafteds. It's like, what do you think about Will Campbell?
Right.
Dog.
Listen, I'm excited and I'm still optimistic, and I do think we're a playoff team. I don't love the way we've operated the last like week and a half, 2 weeks. I think cut day was weird. I think the few days preceding it or a few days after were kind of weird.
Yeah.
And I have not loved media the last week or so. But all that can change with a win on Sunday. And it's
Just go and play football.
yeah, the Jabril Peppers cut is weird. Like, I understand it's probably a scheme fit, but like, if that's the case, why weren't we doing that? on cut
I think
day?
he asked to be let go. That was my understanding.
But Kendrick Bourne was asked to be let go, and he like happened the day after cut day.
Yeah, why
So
didn't
it's
they
like,
cut
why
him?
did we wait? Why did we wait a week? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Just
all
cut
of
'em.
these guys that we ended up having to cut post cut day make no fucking sense. There's no way you can justify it to me because you're losing out on opportunities to sign other guys that got cut. Like, you go in a certain order for priority on where to sign these guys, and if you're like, oh no, we'll wait. We're gonna cut this guy a week later, and then all of the actual people that should be on rosters are gone, and you're gonna pick from the scraps. Like, it just doesn't make much sense to me. Especially when the depth chart got released on cut day, and everyone and their mom was like, some positions here that are really light. It's like, oh, maybe we could have cut the safety we were going to cut anyway and pick up an interior lineman that we desperately need. Oh, maybe we could have cut Kendrick Bourne and we wouldn't have 8 receivers on the roster and we could have gotten a 6th corner. Like, especially with Christian Gonzalez out with a hamstring. Like, I don't know. I know it eventually happened and they did make these moves, but just it makes no sense to know when you have the priority.
There's been a lot of strange things happening, but I'm fine with that. As long as they win.
And I don't know, the media's just hasn't been great this last week. I was just like, can we stop talking into mics and can we stop making weird roster moves and can we just
I don't care about the talking into the mics.
go
They're
play
gonna do
football?
what they're gonna do.
They're
do
gonna,
what
and
they're
I
gonna do.
like I understand. Like last year just scarred me because anytime there was a mic in front of anybody's face, it was just like, why'd you say that? Why did you say that? What are you doing, dude? And I don't want more of that. And I believe, and I don't think they're going to keep making those mistakes, but it's just disheartening that we've had such a great preseason and all I've heard about is how good the on-field product look and how people think we could be a dark horse in the AFC. And then right before the season starts, getting red flags. It's like, man, I really this girl's awesome. They're just like, you want to see my scars? You're like, oh fuck, dude, what I get myself in?
It's not fun.
No.
It's not great.
But I don't know. I just need football to start. I need to see it on the field. I need to see Drake May take snaps. I want TreVeyon Henderson. I feel like TreVeyon's going in the end zone week 1.
Week 1?
Week 1.
I agree.
I
wish I could tell you I disagree, but I love it. I love it. The whole week has been it's been a fun week. We've got a Thursday matchup that was probably going to be bad and has gone from bad to way, way worse.
Cowboys Eagles.
How are you going to do that? The Eagles
America's team.
America's about to get dog walked.
America's team couldn't stop the run last year. Do you think they got better at it?
They did not.
They traded their best defensive player.
They did not. They got worse. Significantly worse.
They're like, hey, Trayvon Diggs is starting. It's like, sick. He's going to do wonders against Saquon Barkley, dude. If anything, that means they're going to run it down your throat more.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, and Landon Dickerson's playing, despite the knee injury. Full go at practice today, so have fun with that.
I'm pretty excited to see how it goes. It'll be interesting.
I don't think it's close.
I don't think it's even a little bit close. I have a pick in a few seconds here, but the rest of the schedule looks pretty great. I love this week.
I'm excited for this
Friday,
week of football,
Kansas City and the Chargers.
Should be good. It'll be close.
They
Chiefs
always
probably
play
win
each
it
other
just because it's the Chiefs.
They always play each other close.
That'll be a close game. Really good coaching, obviously, with Harbaugh and Andy Reid.
And Swift will be in attendance probably, so that's a thing.
Who cares?
I'm just kidding. It's in Brazil. Nobody cares.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Are they playing on that same garbage field?
That's the one that cost the Packers Jordan Love.
Yeah, what's the over-under for ACL injuries? Because I'll take the over.
Yeah, someone is going to get wrecked. That one's
Meadowlands South.
That one's in Brazil. And then Sunday is our full slate of
Meadowlands
games.
de Espanol.
Outside of the Patriots, who are you looking forward to seeing on Sunday? We'll exclude the Sunday nighter because it's a great game too.
It's a fantastic game. I have a Cardinals future, so I'm kind of very curious to see what the Cardinals look like, but they're playing the Saints, so I feel like that's just a gimme, a freebie. I feel like Panthers-Jags is low-key a good game because both teams have a lot to prove. You have Bryce Young going into his second year. You have Trevor Lawrence kind of, it's not necessarily his last shot, but for fans, I would say it's probably his last shot. The Jags are in a super weak division, and if they don't do anything this year, it's like you're looking rebuild time. Not that I think they're good anyway, but I do think that's an underrated game on Sunday. Steelers-Jets is going to be disgusting. They're going to bill that like it's something special, and it's not. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers in either jersey. I just don't want to hear about it. Lions-Packers is obviously a banger. Niners-Seahawks is always a grind fest. And Bucks Falcons too. Like that.
Bucks
Those are two teams I really like. I like the
Bucks
Falcons a lot.
Falcons is my game to watch outside of my Patriots, obviously.
Yeah, that game will be a banger.
Giants Commanders should be
4 o'clock slate in general is kind of bangers. Niners Seahawks. Oh, I thought Bucks Falcons was at 4. It's not. It's at 1.
yeah. The 1 o'clock is better.
Yeah, for sure. If you had Bucks Falcons switched with Titans Broncos, 4 o'clock slate would be like perfect. Niners Seahawks, Bucks Falcons, Rams Lions Packers. Oh.
And then we got Ravens Bills Sunday night, and then Monday I'm interested to see it because we talked a lot of mad shit about Caleb Williams year 1. Like so much mad shit. He was not great. And then now we have Ben Johnson there. We got a whole bunch going on with the offense. Is it going to be something different? And the Vikings decided to go from proven commodity Sam Darnold, who had like MVP type season. They're like, never mind. Rookie quarterback we saw take 4 snaps in preseason last year and then blew his leg out. So let's just go ahead and put that guy in charge. He's going to win. So I think we're going to figure out which of those teams are pretenders and which are the real deal. Week 1. Bears and Vikings. That I don't know. I look at it and I go, that matchup is gonna tell us something about the division.
I would have had more fun watching it last year.
Yeah. It's rookie JJ versus nonsense, right?
Yeah, I mean the Bears are just a circus.
They sure are.
I feel like there's no better way to describe them than that.
No.
It's like, how are they gonna fuck it up this time? I feel like if I give you my playoff predictions right now, I feel pretty fucking confident in it.
Give them. Let's do it.
I feel like it's gonna be pretty easy. Let's go AFC first. I'll give you the division winners first. I'm gonna go Bills. I think that's chalk. I'd like the Patriots to be frisky. I don't think we're anywhere close to challenging for the division. Mm-hmm. Miami, I'm out. You're gonna have disappointment after disappointment. Your defense is hurt all the time. Your offensive line is unproven, and Tua's 1 hit away from retirement at any time. So cannot give you any bit of confidence. And the Jets they're the Jets. So no. Ravens. I think that division is obviously going to be the closest just because I think anything can happen between them and the Bengals. We saw them play last year. It was 40-something points every single time. I think that's a flip-flop, but I'll give it to the Ravens just because I trust their defense much more than Cincinnati's shown me over the last couple seasons. AFC South, which is an absolute fucking disaster. I'm going to go with the Texans by default. I am not nearly as high on them as other people are. I just think they're in the worst division in the NFL, and they are going to benefit from that. They're 1-5, I believe, outside their division last year. Or no, 5-1 in division. So most of their wins came in division. You're going to beat up on the Jags and the Colts and the Titans, and I feel like you're not really up to par with the other playoff teams in the AFC. CJ Stroud's great. What do you have around him? Because I feel like every year they just seem to be subtracting. Like, oh, we lost this guy. Oh, we lost that guy. Joe Mixon's out for the year. We traded Laramie Tunsil. It's like, oh, all right. And then the AFC West, you have to give it to the Chiefs. I like the Broncos. I think the Chargers are going to be better than they were last year, but it's Chiefs division. There's really no argument there.
Yeah.
So those are your division winners. I honestly think they're pretty chalk. Like I said, outside of the Ravens, I could listen to an argument. And then your wild card, I believe, is the Denver Broncos. I think they showed that they are that caliber team last year, and they pretty much just kept the core together and really committed to at least the offense. Bo Nix, I assume, is going to look better this year. They gave Cortland Sutton the extension. They drafted R.J. Harvey. I'm pretty confident in the Broncos. I think I know what they are. They're going to be like a 9 to 10 win team, and it's going to be ugly at times, but it is what it is. Then I got the Bengals, which you could, like I said, replace with the Ravens. Do whatever you want.
I like the Bengals.
Yeah, fair enough. It's to each his own. I like I said, it goes either way. I think they're just about dead even. Baltimore's defense has proven it to me more. That's all.
Don't
And
disagree.
then I've got the Patriots. Our schedule's dog shit. I think Vrabel's going to usher in a completely new era. We spent money. There's nothing, like, everything is pointing to this team getting better. The expectation is that this team is going to be better. Put time and effort into the offensive line with the fourth overall pick, Will Campbell. Say what you will about Garrett Bradbury. Jared Wilson is a third round rookie, but I think if anything, they showed a commitment to the offensive line, and that's the biggest question mark for me. I think the defense, we know what it's going to be. It's a Mike Vrabel defense. They invested a ton of money there with Carlton Davis, Milton Williams, Robert Spillane, etc. Pretty confident that Patriots are going to be a wild card team this year. And then we kick over to the NFC. I've got the Eagles coming out of the NFC East. I don't think that's a stretch of any kind. Washington Commanders are awesome. I do think people are going to overvalue them slightly. I still think they're a playoff team, but just because of the high highs they reached last year. I mean, same thing with the Texans, right? Texans were awesome year one with CJ Stroud. They invested a little bit more, and then a couple injuries, some underperformance, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, how do we get better in year three? So yeah, that's where I'm at with that division. Giants are garbage. Cowboys are garbage. I don't trust them at all. So easy pick there. Packers in the NFC North. I feel like it's becoming more of the trend. I think more people are coming around to the Packers, especially post Micah Parsons trade. But we saw with the Eagles a couple years ago, when you lose both coordinators, it's really tough to adjust, especially early on in the season. And I just think the Lions are going to take a step back, despite not losing a ton of talent on the offense and the defense. And you're getting Aiden Hutchinson back. I still think they're going to take a step back, and I think it's the Packers division. NFC South. I've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Saints may have the first pick. Like, they might not win a game. They're fucking awful. They're really bad. I think Carolina and the Falcons are pretty neck and neck. I do prefer the Falcons. I think Carolina made a lot of good moves. Bryce Young obviously showed a lot of promise towards the end of the season last year. Still building on the new era of Panthers football that started with Bryce Young, and I don't know, I think they could be 7, 8, 9 wins, somewhere in that vicinity. Could be low as 5, could be high as 10. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucs there. Just proven. Same type of reasoning with the Ravens. I've seen it more. I do think the Falcons and the Panthers are gonna make steps, but I think until proven otherwise, the Bucs are the team to beat in that division. And then this is gonna be a little bit more bold. NFC West, I'm going Arizona Cardinals.
All right.
I don't trust Matt Stafford's back. I
No.
like the Seahawks, but it's going to be a little bit different with Sam Darnold coming in and just no DK Metcalf. JSN's becoming the number one target. The defense is going to be really good because all those guys are coming into like year 3, year 4, things like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's going to be a little bit of a different look for them. San Francisco 49ers, I think anybody that listens to me on a regular basis knows my thoughts on the San Francisco 49ers and what they've been doing the last couple of years.
Trash.
I just don't trust them, dude. They're not good. Every year you get worse. Last year, obviously, I called them to miss the playoffs. They certainly did that. I think they miss again. I don't think they make the playoffs this year. Obviously, they're going to benefit from a better schedule. People are believing CMC is going to come back at full health. Brandon Ayuk should be healthy at some point this season, but I just don't think you did enough good in the offseason to counteract how bad that team looked at points last year. And I don't trust Brock Purdy, flat out. For wild card for the NFC, I've got the Commanders. I think that's pretty easy. I think the Lions are a pretty easy team to make the wild card. And then I've got the Atlanta Falcons. But I understand somebody putting the Rams in there. I understand somebody putting the Niners in there. But I've got the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I mentioned the Rams, but I think it's a good team. Obviously, Sean McVay, anything can happen. I feel like people have been counting them out the last couple seasons, and they still end up making a run.
Totally.
I just don't trust Matt Stafford's back.
There's nothing to trust there.
No, and if he goes down, that team falls apart. So,
Yeah, I like the Cardinals. 49ers are healthy. With who? With
Yeah,
who, Jim?
who's healthy?
Who are you? Who do you love on that offense outside of CMC and Kittle? That's it. So you plug the middle and you double Kittle, and then what? You're gonna get beat by Brandon Ayuk?
Coming off a broken leg.
Ricky Pearsall? Is that what we're talking about here? Jawan Jennings? Come
And
on.
like, I understand people are confident in Christian McCaffrey, and you can call the Brian Robinson move like, oh, it's insurance. They're not trading for a starting running back if they think Christian McCaffrey's 100% to go week 1. I'm sorry. How many times have we seen the 49ers pull me off of the scrap heap and be like, yeah, no, this guy's going to go for 125 yards today. Like, it's fine. This is the Kyle Shanahan way. They're not wasting capital. They already have how many draft picks do they have? Because it's not fucking many. They spend them like crazy. They're not going to be trading for a running back if they're fully 100% confident in Christian McCaffrey.
No, I don't think so. I think that two of those guys have good years fantasy wise. I don't think the team has a good year. I don't like it at all.
No, and like I said, the Cardinal, I've got something for them, dude. I liked them a lot last year, and I was like, hey, if they just show some promise, like, who knows? And like that, I'm in love with that offense.
They let you
Say what you
down.
want about James Conner, but the guy has been a workhorse. They have Trey Benson waiting in the wings, just rearing to go. They're supposed to be having a bit more of a split workload this year. Marvin Harrison, there's no way I don't see him taking a jump forward. Him and Kyler, I watched so much fucking Cardinals football last year. If him and Kyler just sync up on the same page a little bit more, he's going to be an absolute problem. He was open constantly. Red zone, downfield, short field, it doesn't
matter.
No. And then you have the safety blanket of Trey McBride. Like, where's he going into your fantasy draft? There's a reason for that. The guy had 100-something catches last year, 1,100 yards, and he only had 2 touchdowns. Like, that guy's going to get better. I love that offense, and I think they're making the right moves on defense. They obviously have Jonathan Gannon, who's a defensive-minded coach. He worked wonders with the Eagles defense for years. I don't know. I like the Cardinals a lot. I think I got them at like plus 500, some 480, something like that to win the division.
That's a spicy pick.
I like it.
You got a Stone story for us? We got to get out of here.
I do. I closed it because I'm an idiot, so I'm pulling it back up right now. But I do have it. We're going down to Florida. A 51-year-old man in Miami's Brickell neighborhood faces 48 felony charges on Thursday after police officers arrested him for regularly throwing glass beer bottles from a 41st floor balcony. Miami Police Department officers arrested Ivan Cadierno, a club in Brickell Bay, on Wednesday after he allegedly threw so many bottles that he prompted investigations by both the building's management company and detectives. The bottles could have easily struck pedestrians, residents, vehicles below, what have you, causing serious bodily injury or death, a detective wrote, according to the arrest report. Miami-Dade prosecutors filed a felony case against Cadierno, who was born in Spain on Thursday. He faced 24 counts of shooting or throwing a deadly missile. What floor do I have to be on for it to up the charge to a deadly missile?
It's got to be like 35 or up, right?
Somebody call the Mythbusters, dude. Like we gotta get on this.
Call the Mythbusters.
I need to know when it becomes like a real felony. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I get it. They did the penny off the Empire State Building or whatever. Like, it could kill somebody. I get that, but it's a bottle, man. I don't know. Seems a little excessive.
I don't know. From 41 that's high, man.
It feels like one of those situations where a cop's like, yeah, it's actually, I could drub it up to this. Like, it's actually this charge, and he uses some fancy lingo.
He'll plead it down. I'm not worried.
We'll find a good lawyer, I'm sure. Yeah. They're on every fucking advertisement, every other commercial anyway. Buildings management company blamed Cadierno for about $140,000 in property damage. Tell me how. All I'm doing is chucking bottles, dude. I also like just the imagery of this guy kicking back on like his balcony, and anytime he's done with a beer, he's just like,
whoop, Kobe.
There's an episode of Sunny where it's Charlie McDennis actually, where Charlie pulls the card where he's like, put this bottle back together, and Dennis this bottle, and he smashes it against the wall. That's what I picture this guy doing. Every time he's done with a beer, he's just like,
Just
bam!
chucking it. Just
You go into
chucking
his
it.
apartment to arrest him, and there's just the
Glass shards
ground
everywhere.
is just glass. Yeah, and they're like, I didn't have any more room to throw bottles in my apartment. That's why I'm chucking them out the window. 41 stories down to the
So,
earth.
no, they're biodegradable. It's fine.
It's fine, dude. You can't. But $140,000 in property damage and other expenses is like,
That's a lot.
It says that it includes the purchase and installation of a net and surveillance cameras. You can stop him. The fact that this guy's throwing so much glass out that they're like, let's get a net. Also, how tight together is this netting? Because like I'm thinking like a batting cage.
No,
and,
it's like $140,000 worth of net. It's like probably 40 grand worth of like surveillance equipment and like 100 grand in like professional
start
netting.
pre-smashing my bottles. I
They went
smash
to
them
the-
on my balcony, sweep it up, and then chuck that through the netting. Like I'm
They
making
went
sure
to-
this hits the ground.
They went to big netting and they said, "Listen, I need the best netting you've got, like the most corporate
Top
net
tier netting, the best net.
It's like, like nothing's getting out of this. I need to catch glass." Like, you say catch glass? Like, yeah, bottles. But like from 41 stories up. So they're going to be coming in hot. Like, you gotta, like, they're not coming. This is not like a fourth story one. Like, this is the real deal.
41 up, wearing a Miller Lite to the dome.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Fucking wild.
we'll try to be on time next time.
140, like adding like the installation to stop my crime into my expenses is kind of wild though. Like I didn't make you
guess I get it.
like arrest me. Like don't charge me $140,000. Come up here and tell me I can't do it before you like, well, we had to take step A, B, C, and D. It's like, did you talk to me? Did you come up here and fucking sign language that, hey, El Felonio, like you're gonna get caught. Like we can't be chucking bottles off the fucking top of the Empire State Building here, pal.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like if I'm his lawyer, I'm like, no shot we're paying that. That's my first thing when I look at all of the paperwork. I'm like, no way. 140 grand, brother? No way. Like I'm
That's
getting
you.
we're gonna do 30 days and call it even.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna return to my high-rise apartment and keep drinking Modelo's.
He's going to start throwing cans next.
It's like I switched, dude.
They're full though, so they're still just as heavy.
I could at least I'm finishing these things.
Oh man! All right.
You're not getting glass and beer in your eyes.
No, no, it could be way worse. Next week we'll try to be on time, and hopefully everything will be fixed and figured out. But look, we're working on it. So appreciate everybody for jumping in. That's Dubs. I'm Armchair. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Woo!
Oh wait, Sunday show.
What?
You'll see me Sunday.
Oh,
I'm gonna be here. Dubs might not,
I'm
might be in
TBD. I'm like 80%, probably not.
but I'll be here.
Yeah,
We'll have someone. I don't know. We figure it out. Anyway.
I'll be around. I'll be in the chat regardless. You can get me that way.
Yep.
Got
We'll
a
see you
lot of
next week.
alcohol in my future Saturday night.